first feature film. It's a Claw, and we're gonna get into some no-holds-barred action. Brother! That's right, the Hulkster's back playing, well, himself, more or less. Actually, he portrays a character named Ripped, who just happens to be the World Wrestling Federation champion. Wow, they'd even changed the name of the organization? Why didn't they just keep Hogan's name then? Anyway, there's no time for logic, because an evil president of a rival network wants to steal Rip and put him on his station. You would think they'd have bigger concerns to worry about than stealing a professional wrestler, but whatever. When Hulk declines, they start their own show and find their own champion by the name of Zeus. A power-crazed house of destruction. There's some stupid love story or something about a backstory thrown in there, but we're not here for that. We're here for Hogan attacking people with motorcycles. Villains getting electrocuted to death and the crowd goes apeshit with applause. Robbers getting taken down with pies. Some of the worst and cunning insults ever heard to mankind.
Take a leak.
Miraculous healing due to getting hit out of a wheelchair. Hulk Hogan masturbation jokes.
Don't wait up for me.
And some of the worst plot devices I've ever seen.
Ms. Moore, the Rip character, wants me to tell you that his main outside interest is his charity work. I don't mean to be rude, but can we talk about it later?
Fine. I'll pick you up. 8 o'clock.
So he comes to this meeting to discuss things and then says, I'm sorry to be rude, but can we just talk about it later? All in a ploy to give her the opportunity for her to take him on a date. And then when they get to the restaurant, the waiter tries to make a buffoon out of him simply because he's huge. And then it turns out he's good friends with the owners. And, well, this is the wrong show. I can't be pointing flaws out in this movie. I'll be here all day. Hold on. Voice. Alright. How about the background? Okay. So time to ring the bell with some 24-inch pythons. No mercy, no time limit, no DQ. It's no holds barred. Number 5. Jackass! Bro has some serious sexual frustrations.
This sells. This is what people want.
Yeah, that's what he wants. He wants Rip, and he wants Rip bad.
You jackass!
He goes through the entire movie screaming jackass, as it's apparently the only insult he's ever heard of. I've never even heard anyone say that outside of this movie, and I'm grateful. It just sounds stupid.
Jackass! What jackass?
Then you must be looking for the gay bar. The gay bar's across the street.
Zeus!
Excuse me.
So Hogan's challenge in this movie comes in the form of this ginormous abomination played by Tony Lister. Tiny Tony Lister, of course. He just comes out of nowhere halfway through the movie by busting down a wall. He breaks everybody's face and then announces his name to the world.
What was the name?
To promote the movie, they actually brought the Zeus character into the ring, teaming up with Macho Man Randy Savage in some of the worst matches and promos of all time.
Madness with that Kool-Aid, and that's going to destroy.
Like it, yeah!
The idea was that Zeus was mad that he lost in the movie and that he could beat Hogan in a real-life fight. Because, you know, the fight in the movie was real and it was Hogan, not Rip. He was fighting in the movie and it doesn't matter. He's just a
Jackass! Number 3.
I won't be around when this check clears. Back to Brell. He's dead set on buying Rip off to come over to his network and work for him. After another round of jackass, it appears Hogan is going to take the deal.
I won't be around when this check clears.
What makes this scene great isn't the check part, but what makes this part epic as hell is the ridiculous shot of Hogan stopping in the doorway and flashing the Rip sign before exiting. Like the people in the room are paying attention to him.
Number 2.
Tiny wieners. This is Bubba. Bubba's fucking nuts. Bubba likes to drink and probably screw his sister on the weekends. What Bubba doesn't like is to be insulted.
What did
these idiots even know the difference?
You, sir.
We meant the other idiot. I mean, the gentleman.
No, please.
What? What do we got here? A teeny one. And here's another. It ain't even worth it. If it ain't the teeny wangers. Teeny wangers.
What's that smell? So when Hogan gets kidnapped, he does the only reasonable action. Busts out of the top of a fucking limousine and beats the crap out of like 10 guys and goes after the driver.